Your hands go through the tasks like it's second nature, and in a way, it is second nature to you at this point. You have definitely closed up the noodle shop you work at enough times to the point where you don't even have to think about your job anymore. You just do it. Being this accustomed to the tasks you need to do to close up shop certainly gets you home before it becomes too late. If you weren't so used to doing these tasks, there's literally no telling how long you'd be in the shop every night. You wipe your hands off with your dish rag, happy that you're done with drying the dishes, and now you can lock up shop and head home for the night. You put your rag where it normally is when the bell above the front door in the front of the noodle shop rings out, letting you know that a rather late customer just walked in. At hearing the sound of the bell, you can't help but let out a small sigh. "We're closed," you say as you pick up the broom and dustpan next to you so that you can put it back in the supply closet. As you're closing the closet door, you realize that you haven't heard the bell ring for the second time, signaling that the customer left. You sigh gently, knowing that when you exit the kitchen, you're going to have to tell this customer that the shop is closed for the night and that they'll have to come back tomorrow when the shop opens. As you walk out of the kitchen towards the main area, you already have what you're going to say on the tip of your tongue, as this isn't the first time that you've dealt with a stubborn customer, and it certainly won't be the last. "Hey, I'm sorry, but we're done serving for the night. You're welcome to come back tomorrow." Your words stop short as your eye-colored eyes fall upon the customers that had just walked in a few minutes ago. "Even for a couple of old friends?" "Mako and Bolin?" you ask, not expecting to see them this late at night. "Hey, YN," Bolin smiles. "What are you two doing here?" you ask them as you walk over to the two of them. "Oh, Bolin starts. "We were in the neighborhood with an old friend, and we saw that you were here and wanted to say hi." "Old friend?" you question. Your question is cut off when the front door of the shop opens again, and a familiar blue-clad figure enters the shop. "Oh my god," you gasp out. "Korra?" "Hey, YN." Korra smiles with a wave as she steps further into the shop to where she stands between Mako and Bolin, who are smiling like idiots. At the sight of her in front of you, you start walking towards her, and as soon as you're close enough to her, you throw your arms around her, reveling in the feeling of her arms wrapping around you just as tightly. Korra chuckles gently. "It's good to see you too, YN. And don't you worry, I'm back for good this time," she continues as she continues to hug you back tightly.